Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm a speech language pathologist turned homeschool mom to 2 boys. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the family subjects I picked for next year's curriculum for my rising first grader and rising third grader. So let's jump right into this video. We're going to start today with history. So yes, we are going to start with history, but let me show you what I chose for my child's history and literature and science and art. So those are the 4 things. I chose Build Your Library, Level 1, The Ancient World. This is grade 1 for ages 6 to 8. And I chose this honestly because we were using Sunlight last year, and my honest review on Sunlight is that it is too expensive, and it has a lot of great literature, so I understand why it's so expensive, but I would rather get the books from the library, quite honestly. So we needed to do the ancient world. I was looking at a lot of different options, and I think this is gonna be perfect for our family because it not only has history regarding the ancient world, but it also has, like I said, the literature selections, the science selections, and the art selections. We are not going to be doing the mythology. We're going to replace that with Bible. And we are also not going to be doing there's like a language arts section that we are not going to be doing. So the history that goes along with Build Your Library Level 1 is from History Quest. So let me transition now and show you the history that we're going to be using that is recommended in this nice format. This is the early times. This is the reader for early times, and it has stories in it. This is what you're going to be reading for history. Okay, and then to go along with it, I don't think this is necessarily part of the Build Your Library curriculum that goes week by week, but I got the study guide as well, and the study guide goes much more in depth into the reader. For each of the 27 units that are included in the reader, it goes along and correlates exactly with this study guide, and each unit goes day by day. Day 1 is discover for that unit. Day 2 is explore. Day 3 is create. Okay, day 4 is demonstrate, and then I believe day 5 is enrich. And I don't know exactly if I'm gonna be doing this in its entirety, but I bought it just so that I have it and I can use it if I want to, or I can follow the Build Your Library guide entirely. But that's our history. Oh, and I bought the boys their own history timeline notebooks. I've seen these and I thought these would be fun. I bought one for each of the boys from School Nest. Now, going along in level 1 with the ancient world, so we talked about history. So that is the History Quest is the spine, but then it also has various like chapter book, picture book type books throughout the curriculum. So like week 1 is archaeologists dig for clues, and you read a few pages in week 1, and throughout this curriculum it has different books. And I will pop a picture, hopefully, of the book list because that is free on Build Your Library's website. The book list is part of a free download, so I'm not violating any copyright by showing you that book list. So it has some supplemental books other than the History Quest spine. And next is mythology. We're not going to be doing mythology. We're going to be doing Bible, and I will get to that at the very end because I might need your help in some recommendations. And poetry, this is going to be the National Geographic Book of Nature Poetry, and I'm going to get that from the library, but I will hopefully put a picture of it up on the screen for you guys. And literature, this is what I'm most excited for Build Your Library. There are some great literature recommendations. So let me read some of them for you. Maybe I'll read all of them, but some. And again, I'll pop a little picture up on the screen of the recommendations for literature books for Build Your Library Level 1 because it is free from their website. So some of the books from Build Your Library Level 1 are The Tale of Despero, The Golden Bull, Charlotte's Web, the House at Pooh Corner, Zoe and Sassafras, Dragons and Marshmallows. So a lot of good books. Those are just a few of them, but I'm really excited for the literature selection. Now, next up on the list is science, and I remember specifically asking my boys what science they wanted to do for this school year, and I gave them, I think, 3 choices. I gave them biology, dinosaurs, and nature study, and they all chose nature study. And we have been using Blossom and Root for science the last, how many years? The last 3 years, and we've loved Blossom and Root, but they didn't want to pick that topic this year. That was on the next like step up, and I said, fine, let's do nature study because we haven't really delved into nature, and I'm so excited to do that this year, just nature study. And so the spine that is kind of like their textbook is called Nature Connection. It's this book. It was very reasonably priced from Amazon, and let me just quickly kind of like show you. I think this is gonna be like beautiful. They get to do lots of drawings, lots of questions. We get to go to, I think, the same spot every month and kind of over the course of a whole year, see how that one spot in nature has changed over a year and document it. So I'm super excited for nature study, using this as the textbook. And then the spine to go along with it is called Natural World, and beautiful pictures from this book. Oh, some fell out, but beautiful pictures. I'm really excited for nature study because we've done geology, we've done weather, we've done botany, we've done seasons, and now we get to do nature study. And same as with history, they have those like little picture book, maybe some chapter books thrown throughout the science curriculum. Like we're gonna start week 1 with One Small Square Backyard. If you're familiar with that collection of books, you'll know it's the One Small Square books. They're pretty in-depth, and for a picture book, they go in great detail into what the topic is. And in this, it's gonna be backyard. And next is art. I'm so excited. We have art worked into this curriculum, so I don't have to like go find another like art curriculum, because normally in the past we've done Fun Fridays and we've done like one art activity each Friday, and that's been fun, but I'm excited to incorporate it throughout our days. So for art, Design Your Family Tree will be day 2. So that'll be fun. So it'll be kind of throughout the weeks, not just on Friday. And there are 2 spines for art. I'll throw them up on the screen, but I'm excited to use those resources. I'm gonna get them from our library. A lot of these books I'm just gonna get from the library. It literally saves me hundreds of dollars. Yes, a bit of an inconvenience, but in the long run, I'm not storing the books. I'm not having the financial responsibility of buying the books. I'm using them from the library that my tax dollars have paid for. Now for language arts, I'm not gonna be doing the copy work or the narration cards. That's, to me, copy work and narration cards, I find them busy work, honestly, especially for my high energy active boys. That would not fly in our homeschool. That's just not how we roll around here, and that's okay. That is totally okay. I know that's a very Charlotte Mason-esque type of language arts learning, but that doesn't work for us. And the math, yeah, we already have math taken care of. Okay, so that takes care of history, it takes care of literature, poetry, art, and science. So we have a lot of heavy hitters from just one curriculum that I bought. Whoops. And again, I'm using this for the outline just to hold my hand, keep me going at a steady pace. This next subject is where I need your help because I have 2 more subjects to talk with you guys about. I have Bible and then I have Spanish, but Bible is where I need the help. So please help me out. I have not picked a Bible curriculum yet. I'm torn on like 2, but I am open to suggestions. The first Bible curriculum that I'm thinking about getting, I've seen it at my co-op's used bookstore, and it's More Than Words. And the reason I'm hesitant about buying this one, the pictures are a bit like cartoonish in my opinion. That is like my biggest holdup. I looked through the curriculum, the content itself looks great, but I'm not quite sure it would appeal to my boys and me. The second Bible curriculum that I am considering, it is the curriculum that is used in Sunlight Level, I don't want to say this wrong. It's used in Sunlight HBL-B. So Intro to World History Year 1. It's called Theology or maybe Theology, not really sure. To me, that reads theology, but they might be trying to do a cute little play on words. Again, I'll throw it up on the screen. I'm interested in that one just because I really liked the Sunlight Bible curriculum that we had this year. It was a Bible reader, and I thought it summarized it very well. I thought there were very good questions associated with it. So I'm curious as to what theology has in store. So yeah, those are my 2 choices. If you have any opinions about More Than Words or theology or theology, however they want us to pronounce that, please leave them in the comments. If you have a curriculum for Bible that you think would be perfect for a 1st grader and a 3rd grader, very active children who they do love to listen, they do love to learn, but they have high energy, and I sometimes need to make it Bible lessons short and sweet and to the point, and kind of bring them up throughout the day if necessary for the moral lesson of the story, if you know what I mean. We are nearing the end of my family curriculum choices for the 2025 to 2026 school year. For Spanish, we are doing something that's very popular. I should have bought it last year, but you know what? I didn't, and I kind of regret it. But we're doing Homeschool Languages Spanish Level 1. I also, you guys, I think you guys can see it up there. It's right up there. I have Level 2 as well, because I think we're gonna breeze through this Level 1, and I think we're gonna cruise to Level 2, hopefully sooner than later. But I'm sure if you guys are in the homeschool community, you know, like this is just too cute in here. Like the puppet, I think his name is Alberto. Is his name Alberto? Is his name Alberto? Yeah, hola, I'm Alberto. And he only speaks Spanish, so you have to talk to him in Spanish, which is so cute. But yeah, this box is full of practical lessons of homeschool. So like this is literally like an open and go curriculum. And it says to teach 2 to 3 lessons per week. I think that's totally doable within my homeschool teaching style. I'm so excited for this curriculum, you guys. I should have bought it last year. I really just should have. I mean, they've got readers, so each of my boys can start learning to read in Spanish. So excited for that. We've been using Beautiful Mundo. We've completed it, but Beautiful Mundo was not as conversational as I was hoping it would be. And this is teaching language through conversation from my understanding and research. So So I am so excited to be using Homeschool Languages Spanish level 1 and then moving on to level 2. And I've told my boys already, if they are enjoying learning languages from this company, we can get French, we can get German, we can get another one of their language boxes, or not boxes, but levels, and go from there, because I think language learning is very, very important. And I mean, being able to talk to more people than just your native language, how awesome is that, to open your ability to speak? I think it's very, very powerful. So you guys, that is my family picks for my boys' first grade and third grade homeschool year. But guys, leave in the comments any Bible curriculum that you can think would hopefully work well for a first grade and a third grade boy. And let me know also in the comments like what curriculum picks you're gonna be doing for family subjects next year. I'd love to hear about it. I would truly love to hear about it, so that way my brain can get thinking for not next year, but the following year as well. All right guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. And wherever you are, I hope you are having a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Bye.